Good morning, Sean. We are now recording.
Good morning. Thank you, Dag. Good morning, everyone. Dag, would you please call the roll?
Broughton.
Here.
Cisneros.
Here.
Delenn.
Here.
Duran.
Here.
Bertula.
Here.
Saleg.
Here.
We have a quorum.
All right, thank you. So we'll proceed right to our agenda. We're going to have a short meeting today, I think. There are no items on our closed session agenda. On the open session, let me first call for public comment. Is there anyone who would wish to give public comment this morning? Hearing no one. Dag, I see you on the phone, but unless you wave at me, I will move on. No public comment that I hear.
Two seconds. Can you hold on just a moment, Arnie? Sorry about that. I do not see anyone seeking public comment right now. So it looks like we can move on.
All right, very good. Thank you, Dag. So I will reserve my chair's report for the full meeting, and we will then move on to the consent agenda. Is there anyone who wants to take an item off the consent agenda for discussion? Hearing none, Dag, would you please take the roll to approve the consent agenda?
Broughton.
Yes.
Cisneros.
Aye.
Delenn.
Aye.
Duran.
Yes.
Bertula. You're on mute, Josh. Bertula. Saleg.
Yes.
Passes.
All right, moving on to the sole item on our business agenda, which is a proposal to revise the Finance Committee charter. Mr. Harper is presenting.
And do not see Mr. Harper in our waiting room.
I can take that item.
All right, thank you.
So the proposal before you is to make a slight revision to the Finance Committee charter in light of the fact that the board is no longer presented with a preliminary budget at the November meeting. In the past, when the board was presented with the preliminary budget in November, the board would also authorize the expenditure of funds starting on January 1 with the new budget year until the January board meeting where the board adopted the final budget. Because we're not considering the preliminary budget, the proposal is to delegate to the Finance Committee the limited authority to approve the expenditures from January 1 until the time of the board's January meeting, when the board will consider and approve the budget.
Thank you, Donna. Any discussion from the members?
I would like to note also that there's a slight modification to this, which I'm showing on my screen right now, which is simply that this was a somewhat unusual item insofar as we typically will delegate to, the board book itself has the delegation of authority to the executive committee for approving changes to charters. But we felt like it was important enough that it should go to the full board of trustees because it involved a delegation of an authority of the full board of trustees. So the original resolution, which is in the item that's posted, only includes the text that the Finance Committee approves it for recommendation to the Board of Trustees, and the Board of Trustees then approves it upon recommendation of the Finance Committee. We've added in this somewhat this procedural step here, just to clarify that we're asking the Finance Committee to approve it in recommendation to the Executive Committee. The Executive Committee is taking that recommendation to approve to the Board of Trustees, and it will be on the consent agenda of the Board of Trustees tomorrow.
All right, thank you, Dag. I will invite a motion from any of the members at this time.
This is Jose. I'll make the motion.
I'll
Thank
second.
you. Thank you. Motion by Jose, second by Mark. Dag, please call the roll.
Broughton,
Yes.
Cisneros,
Aye.
Delenn,
Yes.
Duran,
Yes.
Bertula, Saleg,
Yes.
the motion passes.
All right. With that, our agenda for this morning is concluded. Thank you. We will resume at 9:15 with the RAD meeting, and you can stay on this line as I understand it. We'll have a 5-minute break.
Hey, Brandon.
Morning.
Howdy.
Morning.
Renee, it's always a pleasure to see you. Never know when the last day will be. Oh, you're on mute.
Sorry, I said it's
Started then. That's okay. All right, so I'd like to call the November 2020 Regulation and Discipline Committee meeting to order. Dad, could you please take the roll?
I'm going to